It's a pleasure to join with the WITIN team today and to celebrate this year's International Day of Rural Women. This year's day has the theme, Rural Women Cultivating Good Food for All. Let me start by congratulating Martha Aladi and her amazing colleagues who were named WIS's Prize Champions for 2022 and for all the work that they do to empower women and to bridge the digital gender divide through their WomenPride.Africa initiative. We're also thrilled to have them as a member of our Partner to Connect community. And I personally look forward to working alongside you to help you implement your pledge to bring safe and meaningful access to connectivity to out of school and to the hardest to reach women and girls in Africa. The theme of this year's International Day of Rural Women is such an important one because rural women play an absolutely critical role in the world's food systems. Women comprise nearly half of the world's smallholder farmers, and it's estimated that they produce 70% of Africa's food. Increasingly, digital technologies are helping them in this vital task. From monitoring crops and water consumption, to predicting weather conditions, to helping combat agricultural pests, ready access to connectivity can go a long way to improving yields, food quality, and helping feed hungry families. ITU research shows that digital applications, especially in resource-constrained environments, can actually deliver savings and huge productivity gains. In Nigeria, initiatives are already underway to use Internet of Things, IoT, to power cooking stoves for families. And at ITU's AI for Good Summit, we saw how Pennsylvania State University had teamed up with our sister UN agency, the FAO, the Food and Agriculture Organization, to develop a highly usable, voice-driven app that's called Nuru. Nuru helps to combat the destructive fall armyworm moth, which was first detected in Nigeria in 2016, and it threatens the food security of people right across sub-Saharan Africa. Put into the hands of rural women, digital technologies like these have the potential to transform the world. But right now, the digital gender divide is preventing too many women from harnessing that power. In Africa, only 34% of women on average are actually using the internet compared to 45% of men. That gap is even more pronounced in least developed countries, where fewer than 1/3 of women have any kind of internet access. Rural women face even more barriers because ITU figures show that only 15% of Africa's rural dwellers are actually connected, compared with 50% of the urban population. Changing that picture fast is the aim of ITU's Partner to Connect pledging drive that has to date mobilized over $28 billion in connectivity commitments. These commitments are focused particularly on reaching the hardest to connect communities and also to connect marginalized groups, including, of course, rural women and girls. Our Equals initiative to bridge the digital gender divide is delivering gender equitable training that targets everything from basic skills to women's digital entrepreneurship. Dear colleagues, a few months back, I met with Nigeria's Minister of Communications and Digital Economy, the Honorable Professor Isa Ali Ibrahim Pantami, who chaired this year's WIS's Forum. And I know how much Nigeria shares ITU's commitment to digital gender equality. I'm pleased to note that we're currently working with partners like Nigeria's Center of Information Technology and Development on activities to address digital connectivity gaps, including the challenges faced by women in unserved and poorly connected communities. My team also recently brought a network of experts, connectivity advocates, and social entrepreneurs together in Abuja for a workshop on last mile connectivity and complementary connectivity solutions that were aimed at formulating strategies to connect more Nigerians living in rural areas. And when I take up my new role as ITU Secretary General, the first woman to be elected to that post in ITU's 157-year history, I really look forward to further building on that close collaboration with the Nigerian government, with the private sector players, and the highly effective grassroots groups like WITIN. Let's work together so that we can ensure that every rural woman has affordable access and the ability to use connectivity in the way that she needs in order to improve her life, and with it, the future prosperity of her family, her community, and her nation. Thank you.